Police station Benny Democoin.
La police station.
And RCCR the Omijano.
Omomani bill the following day around 6 o'clock. And Omojano the Edinako if you and I can see a report and rock.
Chef Smith have reacted to controversies and then internet kasamani to social media the Ghana for Chineslania Basano or the Anyum Abe reply Ghana for Chilemuse Bosha na o share meno abe mo why me Defe Defe if when any must move before the move from Bain. Ebusuya Chef Smith no ha ne o kire se ene onti so dogo bi kure nu abe o efu ene nwom asem mu bi for de mu fa ho ben now no say after Tuesday press conference on Central for eye wie no la police estorme la Palm Royal Beach Hotel ekoche Ebenezer Smith ene ne manager ni nyina no akwakoye breach of contractor oni Amadia Shopping Center na naboro ni sister ekoye me no nam so asemi abeje ntere ha wo internet kasa homa ne so na Chef Smith yibo ne ho samna ne se eye Guinness World Record, the longest cooking marathon on the aboni DNA certificate that was going show. And no na papa ijere mu se empenifo de abranu mansemi abeje ntere ha wo internet super highway social media ne so. Na Amadia for shopping center abekasa de afa ho kire mu se papa ya ye fe no Chef Smith ebichi contract. Chef Smith nso manager nso akasa wo ho kire mu se sizie no ye jawo mu ne yanyamo mu charges bi abusuya Yenyamuzia is getting hotter and interesting. Abusuya before Ebekotie Chef Smith in 70B a day about Mekanfo Charistic Company Limited in reference is Amisha. And as I capsule so the amount say a infection bacteria be abegini pediana contents on penifose bejomun B. Infertility or prostate problems so baby wa uniatin kanatinka wechiripa. Wadro and is Amisha and is capsules. Or ba edum fiji kwechia wayasi to make out the moja jese a flow a menstruation cycle and my ye and farm and battle 2 days 3 days nature. Kwa jimpeni fundu review ya bema for so femi se bema odo yire okwo muchiwa girlfriend or kanchima kompemu echeso sane no na ne ho sepeni ye pa enu nti na mpanifo de zaman capsules de abase ebesisi ya de sexual weakness would boni timke ya na sensenso na wadro ne zaman capsules hindi eba meshan so eba malaria fever typhoid diabetes so blood pressure no kosura wadro na duro yi FDI we ma dia tum se open do to akọ pharmacy herbal stores and sabe mpanifo do bi
police station Benny Democoin.
La police station.
And RCCR the Omijano.
Omomani bill the following day around 6 o'clock. And Omojano the Edinako if you and I can see a report and rock 12 o'clock. And as you continue to about 2 and they say commander see on Konyambra Friday. In Siamebo Chinabeko say the charge the boy will be home. But as now the young boy is so more
and Omujani Quine so see what man who bill send ya okay no woman can't be answering.
The Omakan said he should report that was Wednesday and run. And they acquire near Siombra Friday. Okay. I mean, they acquire to new Honomana police after about 2 hours. Say, Commander see Konyambra Friday.
Okay.
Now complain and make sure you're available in there.
Okay. So, Cheche Muka Kramayo. Asami Beto Jay, maybe Yentias Yanis okay. A Guinness World Record for Crown Abia, send a man for Casso. Ni certificate ni fake no na bia o mama police for Ghana abiding ho agimo mo ba bechi no nti ase apese nyane say it has nothing to do with Guinness World Record but my main sponsor Amadia Shopping Center Nana Boro die nim na wo mo de police for bechi mo call la police station sana uche
pacho sana metro pepe
na empenifo akase bi say aboan ba bia ya chechire no ho an ye gya no na ye sane no say Amadia Shopping Center say na okay so omo na mo ye main sponsor na omo boa mo a adentina do press conference no mo koye all adentina manye wo Amadia Shopping Center adentia obetimi achim
maybe kind of make say after cookathon competition attempt no kasaka se bia nko ye between Chef Smith and Amadia ejuma efo no Into I'm so my dear Funica send your coin and I pour some of their show. Yabia and fire. Into no way before and I call by a ma chef so in the supposed message, one inform you. But some of the press conference next year, he kept recognizing Amadia Shopping Center for being the pivot behind Nejumadiana with me in a friend young from and I see a but we acknowledge the fact that Omona Ama and the Chef Smith, Abe Chef Smith, you'll be a kind of one.
NAS sponsor Chef Smith in the event, the whole 1 month, Kukatono, man, everything that he needs here. They bring on board as a headline sponsor because Okache said he has written to GWR and they have responded to him. And based on that, he's going to embark on the longest marathon in terms of cooking. In fact, Jody Bayano is a very respectable man, so we decided to sponsor him from the beginning to the end of the Coca-Cola. So we signed a contract. There was a contract that was signed between him and us. It's a 3-year binding contract, which he has a copy and we have a copy. And before we start the Coca-Cola, we make sure that everything that is said in that contract, everybody has to abide by it. And and the contract was signed and he started. Well, there were a few things that happened that we need to sit down as a team and then we iron and then we move on. But we have never had any issues with Chef Smith nor the management. At the period, there was no problems at all. The content say with the team, they should upload the content because when you upload it before you can get results. So we keep talking to Chef Smith, the team keeps talking to him. At a point, we keep asking questions, no questions, the answers were not coming forth. And so through some time, the trainer of the son said, Chef Smith, and if you have any issues, we can sit down and iron it so that we will know what the problems are there, we can solve it. There was no issue. He said there was nothing at all. So we moved on. So we're all waiting, expecting, the results will come in, we'll do a press conference, we'll celebrate him. Because what he did from the 1st of February to the 5th of March was something extraordinary. We're all waiting. Nothing of that sort was coming forth in terms of results. And your friend, one time, who say there's a flyer on social media. Mm-hmm. And that flyer was advertised on the second day. Chef Smith is going to have a press conference at La Palm to unveil the results of the attempt that he attempted for the GWR, the longest cooking marathon. Mm-hmm. So we're surprised. We're like, we are the headline sponsors. We're the sponsors for the event. So if the result has come in, the good thing to do is over-informing the headline sponsors so that we sit down together and we plan the press conference to announce to the whole world and Ghanaians in general that this is the result and your attempt has been successful. So we're shocked. But lo and behold, they say, we'll go there. Probably it is true. If it is true, it will show us evidence that should say he indeed gotten an email from GWR and it confirmed that the attempt has been successful. If that is done, why not we'll join him and then we'll celebrate together. That's the reason why Nana Buru lead the management team to La Palm. They were about to start the press conference. So we said, hold on. We need to speak with them first, just to be sure, because the press conference they are going to hold, mm-hmm. In what name are you going to hold that press conference? Because everybody knows, Amadia Shopping Mall, so in the minds of Ghanaians, it's Amadia Shopping Mall who is part of this whole thing. So if it is so, let's be sure, say what you have in terms of the results or the announcements from the GWR is authentic and it is valid. And see, you do want to besides that question, they were not ready to use certain ways. So nobody was there. I didn't know, yes, sir. Come, I'm not here to interrupt anything. And you go on, we didn't go with the police. There was no police. We went as management just to have a conversation to make sure that everything is done properly. That's why we went there. The Chef Smith, manager, he refused to speak to us. They even refused to allow us to enter into the press conference. So we're outside talking, making sure, things will be done right. So we're insisting that, hold on, let's talk. My first. before the press conference, if anything, we confirm, we can even join you to do the press conference. David. At the point in time, they locked us out. Say, until we are not part of it. So we stepped out. So no any you step it out. And so the next thing we need to say, see, if it turns out that this thing is fake, or what is coming to show it is it's going to affect the brand. So how do we now stop it? Then the police, the police should just come in to make sure they'll stop the press conference. Let's sit down with Chef Smith with the team, have a discussion, let him show us the proof, the evidence, anything that shows that indeed the attempt has been successful, and then GWR has really written to him, and then we can all join him for the press conference. And the police came in. At the time the police drew on, they finished the press conference. They've announced whatever they want to announce. They've displayed the certificate and everything. So we were very, very worried. So the police now entered and then asked questions. At that time, it was the manager that was there. And then the police people invited the manager to the police station to ask him some few questions. The only thing that we told the police was that we let them make sure, indeed, the man has a valid certificate, and then indeed, GWR people have written to him. That was all. That was the only reason why we went there, and this is exactly what happened. Nobody asked anybody to arrest anybody. Nana Boro never asked any policeman to arrest anyone. Nothing of that sort. That happened there.
I see with the soldier for the police for and say.
Well, if you say they said they saw some military people and all that. The only thing says the time the when you buy and police for almost with La police station by there were other military people around that came there too. But the military people didn't do anything because this is the work of the police. They're not military people there or nothing. But I saw some military people there as well. But it was the police that did the work. They invited the manager. At that time, we were even told that Chef Smith wasn't around. I don't even know where he went to because, as I said, we were not even in there. We were outside. And the police just invited them. The police never arrested anybody. Nobody was arrested.
And Timoko police station, Musa, Niana, more the two police for him, so okay. Well, more person who said a certificate in your genuine or fake. No, what was the outcome?
Well, there were questions were asked, but all the answers were given to the police. I mean, some of the things that they were telling us, no, I mean, I don't want to say that it makes sense, but what I said, because we asked them to show us evidence that GWR has really written to them and they have really confirmed that the attempt was successful. But, I mean, the answers wasn't coming forth. So we just put the police to do what they have to do. And that's what then we left in the evening. And then we came home.
Ebenezer Chef Smith in 70B and on some money and in some watia for was papa you should the Defe on tis would go be crane you know if when you must movie for the move found bay. Enti Ebenezer Chef Smith and 170B near Yadreta on Kakre Crutre de Abrona and some meet that so a gentle papa a French Chef Smith or Ginny Dio and Yasam Kito or Ginny Deep Papa Ninian and the Becos with the near Dinsam and Maba Crowd of mobile feelings room to mess so ba no subscribe no share na busu na tumi akoso ayekese na before be kramo am economic and for Carestic Company Limited in reference Amisha ne za aye capsules so the amount say be infection bacteria bia be di nipadua na kenten so oba edu fit kwachi we ase tumi kawo e ma bro no so fidua no mu bia tumi te nkan ay wadru ene za Amisha ne za aye capsules infertility or prostate problems so baby wo ha na tinka wachiri papa bro kasi reference boost of libido dro no ma e boost moral system no e bibia tumi edimu zaman capsules yememe dru se be ma wo de wo yere okomutwe bi o girlfriend ge iwa mini ni episode pen de tinania kwaje zaman capsules yememe dru besisi ade sexual weakness a e wadru no hindi eba mention so ba malaria fever typhoid diabetes o blood pressure no etai kosra ye wadru eno no na dru yi fda ahwe magia to me se e open do to akofuma se eba store sa unsa be company phone no mo wachichi ni benche de mo fa doctor na ma no na dwoberewo entumi emra ye from down kwesi prince mesro so ba no subscribe na busu na tumi akoso aye kese makra